My J-Bob is watering the garden.
Yep.
Yes, he is. What thing?
Oh. Oh.
What kind of plants are those there, Jonathan?
What?
The ones, what are those with all the blooms on them?
Squash.
That's squash? Are they your squash?
Yep. So,
What's Thomas the Rooster gonna do?
nothing.
Nothing? There's Omi's pomegranate tree. Good job. You're doing a very good job, Jonathan. If you look this year, you can barely tell where the tomatoes start and where the grass ends. And this was all cleared out, and I've just been pulling and pulling and pulling and pulling, and there's just something this year that it seems the grass and the tomatoes seem to be liking. So they're doing good. All the tomato plants have good tomatoes on them, so I mean they're all pretty loaded down here and pretty pleased with how they're going. And that's my potato plant there, but I've got some peas mixed in here, but you can barely tell what's what. All this grass. But again, tomatoes are growing very well. And it's been almost impossible. I've been out here trying pretty much every day between pulling and weed eating, you know, using the weed eater to try to keep this stuff under control. But with the rain, I don't know. It's just not able to keep up with it. But I'm not that worried about it as long as we keep getting good production, and I'll just keep working at it. But yeah, we've got little tomatoes on every plant, so they're looking good this year. I'm pretty pleased. The asparagus is still producing, but it's just coming to an end. I'm going to cut a few more today, but we're getting a lot of the first years that we'll leave there and then cut them down at the end of the season. But yeah, it's been crazy. Half the time it doesn't even look like we've mowed. But I'm just excited to actually see tomatoes. We are down to probably a dozen jars left from last year, so it will be good to have some fresh tomatoes. Rain gauge from last night's rain, you'll see 25 milliliters. The rain has just been crazy. And let's see, it's about 78 degrees right now. It's a little after 8 in the morning. Corn is doing good this year. Grasshoppers haven't been here to attack it. A couple of them got blown over in last night's storm. Green beans have been doing pretty good this year too. So this bed is just green beans and corn, 2 different kinds. I did some contender bush beans, and then I did some runner beans, and the bush beans are definitely doing better than the runner beans. And same in this bed, except back end over here is some bunching onions. And there's my little fig tree that was given to me. It's almost ready to replant. I think I'm going to be planting it here soon. And there's my lemon. It's literally just a single little stick, a little bitty tiny thing that had some roots on it. And my sister gave it to me, said I could have it. I was going to see if I could make it live, and there it is. It's coming along. And we just have some beets, and that's a pecan tree. I still got to figure out where to plant. More beets. Last of the carrots. And let's see. Then we have another bed here. I had the garlic on this end. Now I've got peppers growing in there. And some runner beans, which were dead. They were just, I mean, they were eaten up, didn't look like they were going to do a thing, and I cut them down and they just came back. And some squash, beans. Squash, beans, and corn. So I'm hoping these beans will do good. These are I call them yard longs, like I said. I've been planting them for years. Don't really know what the name of them is, but sure do love them. So, and it's these right here. They get really long. You get like 18 inches long, and getting our first ear corns there. Oh, ears of corn? Ear corns. And that's it. That's all she wrote for the garden. Not a big garden this year. With the weather, we had late winter, we lost a lot, but next year we'll have more. Got some little squash growing in there. And that's it. It's not a whole lot, but hopefully we'll get enough tomatoes to get some put up for next year again. Or for the winter, I should say. That'll bring us through till next year.